It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and it's almost time for What's on Your Mind, the segment that's running super late today, so it didn't even have time to sit down to pee. Let's not delay it any longer. We're already behind here, so let's just get into What's on Your Mind, where we go around the room and find out what each member of the morning show's been thinking about lately, starting with Brooke. What's been on your mind today?
Well, I'm a mom, and I'm just wondering, how many historic tragedies can a 3-year-old take in?
What?
Is that Because
Yeah, that's a good question.
My 3-year-old son is obsessed with a nonfiction book that we have. It's a kid's version, but it's a chapter book. It's 100 pages, and it's all about the Titanic.
Oh,
And
sensitive
We
subject.
have read this I'm not exaggerating. We've probably read it 15 times.
Oh,
wow.
It's like his go-to now.
He talks about a lot about what he's learned, which is that no ship is unsinkable.
Okay, good to know.
There's the chapter where it finally goes under.
Yeah.
Oh.
And in this chapter, and I read it to him all the time, it says, the saddest part was when they could no longer hear the screams
Oh, Brooke, that's awful.
of the people in the water. And I don't mean to laugh, but I'm like, am I damaging him in some way?
No,
Is
he's
he
loving
too
it.
young?
He's like, ooh, tell me about the part where the screams stop again, mommy.
Well, he pointed to it, because there's a couple diagrams on it, and he pointed to, some, shadowy figures that are on the boat, and he's like,
Uh-oh.
those people are gonna die. And I'm like,
no.
yes, they are. And I asked him why he loves this book so much, and he's 3, and he goes, Mama, I like it because I like to do research. And I'm like,
Oh.
okay. So I don't know is this okay? Is this,
Yeah, I think he's building his
three.
interests.
He's 3, guys.
so you're saying not okay?
I don't think
You need to show him the movie.
I mean,
Yeah.
what are you gonna have a pop-up of a giant, iceberg?
But it really happened. It's
Yeah.
life
Yeah.
and life and death, and I feel like we should talk about it more.
Sure.
But
also everybody poops is also real life. And
Yeah.
those good books that you could probably start
But
moving
he
over to.
loves it.
Yeah.
At this point, there's no going back. The next one he wants to read is a nonfiction about the San Francisco earthquake at the turn of the century.
That's great. Have him read about
So-
that. He'll read about the Hindenburg explosion.
I
Next, we're
mean-
doing the Boston Massacre.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hooray.
I just text in any other moms or dads 78592. Is this okay,
Yeah.
or am I on a point of no return?
I can just see him on the chapter like, what does draw me like one of your French girls mean?
Yeah.
Oh, let's not do that pop-up part.
No, there is a little side that says, being in the frozen water felt like being stabbed by 1,000 knives.
Oh my
So-
gosh, Brooke, no! Can we go back to 1 fish,
So-
2 fish, red fish, blue fish? Can we do that, please?
He really likes it.
Oh.
It is
I think he
sadistic.
understands.
I think you're doing
hope
fine,
not.
Brooke. I wouldn't
Oh,
worry
okay,
about
You
it.
think
Not
I'm fine.
good.
All right.
Jose,
Okay.
what's been on your mind?
Well, you guys, I don't know, but if you agree with this, but it's puppy season.
What's puppy season?
I don't
What is
know
that?
what it was either, Brooke, but the last week on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, everyone is having puppies.
I don't think they're having
There's
them.
new players. These people, we just got a new puppy. And then this person, I have a friend who got a new puppy.
Is this one of those things like when you want a new car and then you see all the same cars? Is it because you want a puppy?
Well, I think because of these people, I think I may want a puppy.
Let's start with a fish.
Yeah. I'm not against you getting a puppy, but
Yeah.
maybe you need a little bit of some training wheels before you're in charge of someone else's life.
I agree. I do agree because we all know I can't take care of
the
myself.
other day I was like, oh, did you go for a walk yesterday, Jose? And you're like, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
And there's no Postmates for puppy food.
I
You'd have to
know.
do it yourself all the
And
time.
I'm worried because my apartment's so dirty, it's gonna eat a dust bunny that's 4 years old and just die.
No,
you
I'm
know?
worried that it's going to pee on the floor and you're never going to clean it up.
No, but that's part of the floor now. That's the thing. So I knew you would say this because I love you guys. We know each other. I knew you wouldn't approve, and I agree.
Okay.
So my next plan is you, the person listening right now, if you have any puppies,
Oh,
I
God.
want you to bring them to the studio.
Oh,
We're not
no.
allowed to have guests.
That's right. That's right. That's why
What?
you drop the puppy off. You put a little cute mask
Oh,
on
yeah,
it.
this is a good
You
idea.
knock. I'll go out and get it. You wait downstairs in the parking lot or outside, and we can play with puppies. And we do it once a week. We call it Woof Wednesdays. You're welcome,
Okay.
everybody.
I'm gonna go with no.
No, come on!
You
We
know,
want puppies in
I don't know about
studio.
this.
Yeah.
Every show has a mascot. You guys don't have cute puppies anymore that
We
you
used
can
to bring Humane Society puppies in until they were pooping all over the floor, and then
Oh,
we got banned.
Come on, a little poop doesn't hurt anyone. I
Yeah.
poop here and there.
And I think it'll be really bad too when we return a different puppy to them because it's like we had an issue with your last one. Here's a new one.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, if you have any puppies, text in and sneak them in.
Okay.
I'll get you
all
at the
right,
front
let's
door.
move forward.
Alexis, tell us what's been on your mind.
Yeah, so I heard, Jose, you used to have an apartment that you thought was haunted.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
still live in it.
That is haunted.
So I think my house is haunted.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Why?
So I started hearing one night in the middle of the night, I woke up because there was like footsteps in the attic.
Okay.
You have roommates. It makes sense.
No, everyone was asleep.
That's
Oh.
probably a raccoon.
No, one of the dogs will not go in one of the bedrooms in the house. Like he just
Oh.
gets scared to go in one room.
Dogs know.
They
Yes.
do know.
Is that your room?
And then no, not my room,
Thank
but it's his
goodness.
owner's room, which is even weirder.
Oh.
And then I heard tapping on the door, like kind of frequently in the middle of the night.
Oh, heck
So
no.
I reached out to my landlord and we kind of just asked if they had heard of anything before. And the previous owner died in the house.
Oh yeah.
She passed away in the home. And
Yeah.
I'm like, why didn't we know this before moving in?
Uh-huh.
I don't
my
know if maybe she's a
gosh.
friendly one, maybe not. I don't know if anybody believes in ghosts or not.
No,
I don't
we
know.
believe in ghosts.
You,
We know
should,
ghosts
you
are
need to
real.
sage that thing.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And the tapping continues.
You
Okay.
saged? Oh,
In the middle of the
my
night.
gosh.
Maybe you just need to
So I don't know
listen.
what to do next.
Pull out a
And-
Ouija board.
Dude,
No,
don't
talk
do
to her.
that. That makes them angry.
Ah.
Don't do that.
You have a chance to go viral here.
Yeah.
Do
A
what I
haunted
did.
house?
Yeah.
Do what I did. Make your apartment or make your house the least livable thing ever. Never take the ghosts went away. They can't stand that place, dude. I don't know if they can smell, but they hate it there.
There has to be another way.
Make it uninhabitable.
That was actually the first Ghostbusters movie, but they changed it.
Oh, this guy's a hoarder? Oh, we're out of here.
All right, thanks, Jose.
Jeff, what's
I
on
love
your
that
mind?
advice. Well, my dishwasher broke recently. So over the weekend, we had people come out to deliver and install the new one.
Okay, great.
And the guy who installed it actually had a giant neck tattoo that said Satan on it.
Oh my god.
So maybe you should send him over to Alexis' house.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, surprisingly, really nice guy.
Oh, he's
I-
like, no, this is Satan. It's
Yeah.
my mother's maiden name.
I mean, for a minion of the Prince of Darkness, I gotta say, you'd expect someone a little bit more on edge.
Yeah.
But he was
Real nice.
so friendly, very knowledgeable, got the whole job done in under 30 minutes with a huge smile on his face the whole time, like the happy Satanist.
Okay.
Like, I feel
you
like
know-
that's a show that's coming to HBO
Yeah,
soon, The
oh,
Happy
it is?
Satanist. But, like, in the middle of him doing the job, I wanted to be nice to him. But, like,
Okay.
I was like, what do you do that's nice for a Satanist? Like, how do you show them appreciation? So, when I'm about to tell you it's not a joke, I actually did this just to see if he would like it, because in
Oh,
the same
no.
room,
I'm already upset.
it's in the same room, I decided to bump up the thermostat 2 degrees.
What?
Make it a little hotter.
Yeah, and when I
Yeah.
did, he looked over at me and he gave me the old rock on symbol. He was like,
Oh,
Oh, he rocked on.
yeah, he rocked on. He was like, I like what you're doing over
So
there.
Pointer
Keep it
finger
going.
and the
Maybe
pinky finger.
Satanists are
Oh.
just people who like some warm temps.
I guess so, but after that whole experience, it just goes to show, don't judge a book by its cover
No.
or a plumber by his neck tat.
Okay.
Yeah, ever.
All right.
Good lesson to take with you. Text into 78592. Tell us what you've been thinking about lately, positive or negative. You can get it off your chest, and we'll read your text coming up right after this.